What is going on? Long time no see. Back to another episode of Vegas Virgo Tarot. We are on to Scorpio. We are channeling that fire. Well, I get fiery when I think Scorpio. So again, don't forget, like, follow, share, subscribe. We went ahead and already I'm so sorry. I already went ahead and we lit our candles from our last read. So go ahead and check out Libra's read if you just feel like it. Maybe you have a birth chart or placement in Libra. Like, I'm a Libra cusp because I was born like right on the verge of Virgo and Libra. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to shuffle one more time because I shuffled, please, because this last, again, just go check out Libra just for comedy's sake, because the way that the synchronicities and the, like, I can't remember the word, commonalities or whatever, it happened again and again. And please, it looks like it's gonna light that box on fire, but it's pretty far from it. Also, coffee break. I operate on a lot of caffeine. If you know me and ever find out that there's a way to get like IV drip, just caffeine, like just straight caffeine, let me know. I'm just kidding. Cheers, mate. All right. And Scorpio, I'm thinking this is gonna be here I am just being like, I'm gonna get through the rest of the zodiac. Rach, let's just be real, Rach. You're gonna get through as much as you can get through, because you know how spirit literally drains your energy, and I'm probably gonna want a nap before doctor's appointment, plus editing these videos because I'm a Virgo perfectionist. All right, Scorpio. Wow, center of your read is gonna be the Hierophant, and the because I'm a musical reader. Hallelujah. Look how beautiful that finally came in. Wow, thanks, camera. Hey, you've got a couple people coming to you for guidance right now, Scorpio. And also risings, Scorpio risings. If you ever have had someone tell you you have a rising in Scorpio, this reading is for you. That just came into my head. Please. Any Scorpio in your chart, I just feel like this is your message. Calling all Scorpios. Maybe that's what will be the center of the read. Hey, I hear you, but not now. And what is crossing you? Scorpio, you've got an Empress crossing. That's why I'm saying, by the way, read if any of you have any Scorpio in your chart. I've got 3 placements, so that's why I'm coming through really strong, I think. Honestly, how beautiful that Empress is. I love this artwork so much on these cards, you guys. Rachel True Heart Interrative, shout out. The Hierophant, Scorpio, you're being crossed by the Empress in the upright. Is there somebody trying to come into your life that's saying like, hey, can I talk to you, please? She's trying to be really patient. She's a freaking Empress. Like, she's a catch. She's literally like everything you could imagine plus some. How could she be crossing you? I mean, maybe in a point, maybe she's distracting you, but why allow it be a distraction instead a strength? But we keep my opinion out of it. All right, what's above you? 4 of Wands. I'm seeing celebration. Are you not realizing that maybe there's a celebration afoot? It's time to celebrate all of those successes and all of that hard work, but do you see how there's somebody there with you that's really been there with you, and then everybody's back there obviously celebrating that achievement with you, but I think you should also really thank whoever was next to you, by the way, who's kind of stood there with you through a lot of that BS. What's behind you? Wow, a lot of upright cards here. King of Wands. I think that fiery energy of being like, this is a very Leo type energy, which is funny coming up in the Scorpio read because you see lions here. Stop being that fire breather. I think you're done putting that, like, real aggressive, like, sometimes you got to put on a front like that for certain types of things like jobs and stuff. Again, not to insert myself all the time into these things. When I was a teacher, I have to be the King of Wands, or else you just got to be the King of Wands. That's it. That's all I gotta say. All right, what's below you? Ten of Swords. So it looks like betrayal, right? Do you see how this person is just mouth open, shocked? Like, what the what? I think going away from that, I think there was something that was a huge upheaval that made you feel very betrayed, and it shocked you. Okay, coming up here in the near future, you have the Five of Discs in reverse. Five of Discs in reverse. So, or Five of Pentacles, as it traditionally is called. It looks like you kept an eye on who was offering you something, but I think now your options are quite limited to who wants to offer you something, because it looks like when what Scorpio, when it comes to that Hierophant energy, you also kind of give off, again, I would know this because 3 Scorpios in place. Three placements in Scorpio. I would understand that, and I'll say I'm guilty, trying to act like we're more than thou, and I'm not going to say holier than thou because that's just, we're all inclusive here in this channel. You don't really got anybody offering you anything right now because you acted like, oh, let me see who's gonna come through. Let me see. Oh, so-and-so's offering me this, and, I don't. You kind of, I think it's time for you to sit there, and now it's time to allow that lesson to be learned, and for me too, that in another sense that just came to me, if you give to a situation and you're not getting anything back, stop. Don't do it. All right, near future. The Star card. New possibilities. I also think this is something of, for me, when I think of Star, I think of hope. There's a new hope. I'm not trying to get my fan of Star Wars in here, Star Wars New Hope. Not sponsored. But you've got something here on the horizon that is going to be something beautiful, because you've got cups flowing with abundance. You've got flowers. It's almost like spring flowers, like something new. Okay? Your current hopes and fears and environment. Oops, excuse me, my alarm should have gone off. You've got the Prince of Wands coming in. And again, sorry for the red on there. It's my lip liner. I have no idea. I think one time when I shuffled it, my hands were dirty. Gosh, I'm getting tired during this read. I'm sorry, you guys, if it's not the best. Prince of Wands. It looks like you've got... So, in this, we have Prince and Princess. So, this would, I believe, be... Original deck, you have King, Queen, Knight, Page, right? So, this would be your Knight. Gotcha. Knight of Wands. Your Knight of Wands here is coming in, I think, maybe to inspire that hope that the star is there. And honestly, with this Prince of Wands, he's coming away from a fire, but also he's tending to the fire. Okay. Your environment in this situation, you've got a King of Cups coming in, Scorpio. And again, it's a masculine type energy, so female Scorpios, male Scorpios, let it fit however it is. As we always say, take what resonates, leave what rests, and also take it for how it's appropriate to you. So you've got somebody that's probably trying to give you abundance, and you've got somebody that's trying to give you, and within abundance, that could be knowledge, water sign, Pisces, Aquarius, okay, it's in their chart or something, and your advice and or warning and or something that may come out in the outcome from you. So princess of discs, so this would be like that page of discs or pentacles, because Rachel Hart was pretty cool, and I like how they make it their own. You've got a woman here that was presenting with the beginnings maybe of an abundance, but ultimately it's just not ready, you know. Scorpio in the center of the read, I think, with everything coming together. Oh, and let's not forget the bottom of the deck, what we're not seeing coming. Ace of Swords. Okay. Ace of Swords in the upright. I think that's just kind of actually probably just a little sense of hope from Spirit. I think that's basically Spirit saying don't give up. Which is kind of nice to hear, because I've been thinking about that too. Well, you know what I mean. Like, don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your actual hopes. Don't try to settle for just something. You know what I mean? Shoot for stars, because you deserve it. I know that sounds cheesy, but it's not, and I really mean it. I've been fighting to shoot for the stars, and I've fallen really hard many times. And I hope you guys can hear from my tone of voice that I'm not messing around when I say that. Thank you so much for watching. Today's read was a little bit more serious, Scorpio, especially because when Scorpio is on my Venus, like, I feel it. You feel it. Alright, I'm gonna get to editing and resting probably. I'm gonna take a little bit of a nap. Spirit really came through me, and I'm gonna blow out these candles before I light my house on fire. Thanks again for everybody. Like, share, subscribe. Again, quick side note, analytics are telling me that 90% of you are unsubscribed. Even if you just stop by, please subscribe, and just maybe you'll find something funny, and maybe one day there's a reason why you're here. Honestly, you know, something led you on over to maybe just hear me crack a bad joke you'll be able to use at some bar one day 10 years from now. Thank you so much, friends. Enjoy the rest of your day, week, whenever this happens to find you. And just go with, sometimes when you feel like you're taking the hardest falls and going through the hardest moments, it's to teach you some of the best lessons. And I'm saying that to remind myself too. All right, everybody, take care, do well, and have a good one. Thanks.